2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A magnificent sunset. Just about.
With the Greek Freak,
Well, certainly makes them harder to stop, Allie. Thanks for that. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bucks, DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Boy, it's always intriguing to watch this kind of chess match. Brent, two teams that really understand how to play the game.
And you wonder how many little tweaks and how deep in the playbook these coaches are going to go to try to gain some kind of advantage.
So it's Milwaukee now. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo, and he gets that one.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Now here's George. Leonard right side. Back to George. Takes the 3, and he buries his first look.
Just deadly from outside. PG getting some space, does not hesitate there.
Holiday against Jackson. Holiday passes to Middleton. Baseline jumper. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Zubats. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Pass to Middleton. Fires the 3. Here's Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez can't hit.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And Antetokounmpo over to help. George for 3. They grab their own miss. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
It's Middleton on the wing. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
Now here's Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Giannis with the rebound. The Bucks trail.
And a huge sigh of relief for Bucks fans last year. Giannis signing a monster contract extension. He'll continue to be the franchise for years to come. Coaches loving the ball movement.
Here's George. The Bucks getting their last shot to go.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Jackson outside. Back to George. Let's go with a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And you know, Grant, many wondered if Giannis would test free agency. Ultimately avoided all that drama.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to stay and build a winner with the Bucks. And you know what? He did just that, bringing home the NBA championship. What a reward for the fans in the city of Milwaukee, and just tremendous character from Giannis.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
Here's Jackson. 1:14 left in the first quarter here. Here's Leonard. The rebound by the Bucks. Now Holiday. Here's Lopez. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Leonard against Middleton. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 6. Misses off the left iron.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
And Giannis with the jam.
And just a monster slam from Giannis that time.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
There's Jackson with the three. Drills it from deep. Jackson's got 5 now.
When he felt the double team coming, quickly located the open man.
Here's Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Lopez. No good on the shot. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead, up by 2. And you asked Giannis his recipe for success.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret.
He does keep a tight-knit circle, Grant.
Yes, I love it. No big entourage, just family, team, and the work. And that's what he's all about.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. The foundation of this team. Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. And it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game. Just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Antetokounmpo up top. It's rebounded by Zubats. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. Leonard for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Middleton passes to Lopez. Inside. And stolen by Leonard. On the break. Puts one up from 19. George outside. Unloads. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Think about Drew Holiday and his ability, B.A., to step between the 1 and 2 position as a high-level pro and defender.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. The Bucks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And George launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. George has got 6. Well, Brent, with Holiday, he spent plenty of time at both guard spots.
Yeah, very few guards, B.A., can do that seamlessly, and Holiday does it. He can play the 1 and 2 to score and facilitate, but he's going to take on the toughest defensive assignment and shut that guy down as well.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. To the paint. Here's Ogilvy, and they call over the back here. Too much contact.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
Jackson outside. For 3, George. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Ogilvy, and he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
And George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
Jackson against Hill. Leonard outside. 6 to shoot. For 3, George. And that's his 3rd bucket at 8 attempts.
Well, Paul George does have unlimited range, kind of getting into that mode where one of those guys you have to guard when he gets over half court.
It's Hill with the drive. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. Portis against Jackson. Pass to Zubats. And George Hill picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for the Bucks.
Second team foul. Substitution.
Lopez on the double team.
Milwaukee foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he drops the first.
Foul. Third team foul.
And Zubats drops them both. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Holiday passes to Middleton. Offensive rebound, Bucks. On the wing, Holiday. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Zubats. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Jackson on the wing. Launches it. He can't get that one to fall. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. George against DiVincenzo. Pass to Leonard. Over Middleton. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
That's great signs to see Chris Middleton get up just like that.
And here's Jackson. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is off. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Bucks.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. And that does it for our half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the floor for the Clippers, Terrence Mann is out there with Nicholas Batum. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Serge Ibaka. And it's Bledsoe in at the one. Pass to Middleton. Now here's Lopez. Outside Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Now Lopez. Wide open look. The rebound by Mann.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Bledsoe can't get it to go.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
First team foul.
Antetokounmpo outside. It's stolen.
Well, he was very reliable keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad case of the butterfingers here in the second.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. The Clippers trail. And stolen by Middleton. Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Ogilvy in for Middleton. Antetokounmpo with it. He has 6. Pass to Ogilvy. The three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles shooting just under 40% from the field. And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Brad.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career. And it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
The Clippers grab the miss.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Pass to Bledsoe. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Outside Holiday. Up and over Kennard. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Holiday's got 6.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And it's Bledsoe on the drive. Pass to man. Here's Kennard. Off target from three-point range.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Batum. And here's Kennard. Five to shoot. Free throw line jumper. Here's man. No good. Off the front rim. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Offensive board. Pass to Ogilvy. DiVincenzo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. The Bucks making a switch here. Hill's checked in. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early. Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. To the middle. Here's Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
And Ibaka showing you all of the length that he has there that time with the jam.
Pass to Ogilvy. Portis, left side. Now here's Hill. Back to Portis. Hill with it. The three. Another shot. And a foul called on the way up. So and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Both free throws good from Portis. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter here. It's George with the drive. And the jam by George.
Well, keep it or dish it. Those are the decisions Paul George is trying to make. He makes the right one there.
Outside, Hill. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Middleton. Clock at 6. Really left him alone that time. Middleton's got 8 points.
Middleton only takes a second to get that shot off. Such a good catch and shoot game. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
From deep three-point range, the third quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead, up by 6. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. George Hill out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Ogilvy in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Goes up on the wing. The Clippers grab the miss. Now Jackson. Leonard outside. Driving in. And play stops. So whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Pass to Ogilvy. Back to Hill. Now Lopez. He's guarded by Zubac. DiVincenzo. No good on the 3. The Clippers trail. Down low. Good D by Middleton. And Milwaukee shooting the ball at 48% so far. Hill for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Well, Los Angeles shooting only 39% so far in the game. And Middleton with the block.
Well, the long arms of Middleton getting up there on defense and throwing that one away.
Pass to Lopez. To the wing, right side. Hill for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo comes in for Ogilvy. And Holiday subbed in for Hill. Counted. Good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Milwaukee's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Holiday has the open look. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint to take the lead. Leonard for 3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it to stop the drought. And Middleton gets the 3. And the Bucks lead by 4.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Jackson outside. Pass to Leonard. To the middle. And stolen by Middleton. Antetokounmpo with it. Guarded now by George. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Middleton against Leonard. From outside the arc. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Pass to Middleton. The 3 ball. The Clippers grab the miss. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time he might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
It's Middleton on the wing. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Chris Middleton has been waiting for moments like that.
Here's Leonard. Pass to George. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo against George. Middleton outside. With the drive. Out to DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. And the Bucks lead by 7.
And the shooting numbers just keep going up and up for Dante.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Middleton, no good.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Middleton against Jackson. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. And it's in.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Holiday. From deep. Can't connect. So we see the Bucks get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have...
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting five. Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon. Hey, Dave. Good. I am so glad we are teammates, DA, and they are a fun team to watch. David, thank you. And the Clippers starting five. Outside the wings are George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. And for the Nets, the post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Irving is out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the small forward. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Latrey. Harden outside, 5 to shoot. On the wing, Harden over Jackson. Here's Griffin. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. To the inside. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Leonard. Wide open look. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Well, this might be Kawhi Leonard's favorite shot. It gets him in rhythm. The mid-range jumper so silky.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Harden the pass to KD. Driving the lane, and KD throws it down.
It is unfair that a 7-footer can be that smooth, that agile off the bounce. Kevin Durant doing some nice work.
That's tipped. Durant with the steal. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Here's the three. And it's Kevin Durant with the three. Durant's got 5.
The ability to be ready to rise and fire in that situation is so important. Kevin Durant, no doubt.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Offensive rebound, Griffin. And he uses the glass on the layup. Griffin's got his second basket of the game.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score, attacking that offensive glass.
Now here's Jackson. Passes it to George. Looking to end the run. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
First team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. George, that's a two-pointer, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Durant. 5 points in the game. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
Now George for 3. Here's Zubac. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
Oh, at the last possible moment, he changes out of the shot and finds the open man. Perfect decision.
Harden dishes to KD. Durant drawing the double team. Harden surveying the D, and the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
And Leonard has it in the corner. To the paint. Here's Zubac. The pass to Jackson. 6 to shoot. The 3 from George. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Harden the pass to Irving. Jackson against Harden. Pass to Durant. Driving in, and then Durant with the jam.
KD is a force of nature. Sensational dunk at the rim.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He finishes. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just...
Oh, it is indeed. The English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hands.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Irving, and it's Griffin in at the center. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. And the first one drops. And the great thing about Durant, he gives you a lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game.
Now, here's Zubac. Back to Jackson. Kicks to George. Outside Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got 5.
Well, this guy is never a bad option in a tough situation. Kawhi Leonard under duress. Nicely done.
It's Durant on the wing. Shoots. And he hits the jump shot. KD's got 4 points in the quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now, here's George. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
And here is Irving. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One thing Irving's been doing more of, using his offhand in the lane to hit floaters, and even on jump shots.
This guy is so creative, so inventive. The ability to make last-second adjustments. And I mean that whether he's in the air off his feet or with his handle, his ability to keep defenders guessing is truly incredible.
And you look, Doris, at the trouble so many teams have defensively. It's becoming harder and harder to get stops in this league.
Kevin, there is no doubt that we must redefine what is considered quality defense. Guys are such range shooters now, so highly skilled from the moment they step across half court. It is almost impossible to cover every part of the floor, especially against a team that really moves it. The only thing you can do is give incredible effort and stay tied together on a string.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Clippers trail by 6. Jackson looking it over. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there.
And Doris, when you think of players that can turn it on for the playoffs, Kawhi Leonard certainly one of them.
I think Kawhi, because of his history as an NBA champion, understands how different the playoffs are. There's a different level of physicality, a different level of pressure, and you have to be able to rise and meet that moment, and boy, Kawhi has.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Blake Griffin.
Make some noise, fans.
Nets leading by 3. Harden finds Irving. On the wing, Harris. Pass to Claxton. Harden right side. And that one drops for him. Harden's got his second bucket.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now, here is Irving. Passes to Harden. Here's Claxton. Out to Harris. A second chance effort. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Now here's Jackson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. A 3 from Leonard. It's good on the putback. And it's now only a 1-point Nets lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Durant drawing the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
It's the Nets now. On the wing, Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul George with the steal. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by KD.
Well, this is one aspect of this game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
Jackson against Harden. Now the pass to KD. Fires the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Durant's got 16.
You allow Kevin Durant space from 3, he will make you pay.
The feed to George. Outside Leonard. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Harris kicks to Irving. Paul George with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. On up the court. Leonard, no luck.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And it's good, 2 points. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 16 points and 1 rebound. And from what we saw so far from the net, and that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Kennard is out there at Bledsoe. Then it's Ibaka. Then there's Batum. And it's Man in at the 3. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Clippers trail by 4. Bledsoe kicks to Kennard. Back to Bledsoe. To the middle. Millsap with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Brown's got the ball. Millsap misses. The Clippers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Kennard, the pass to Batum. Inside. And Ibaka slams it in.
Well, a high percentage scorer with a great shot selection. Ibaka knows when to send it home.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Mills looking it over. He kicks it to Millsap. Just 4 to shoot. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Bledsoe.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Batum, and it's all evened up. Batum's got his first points in this one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here's Mills, guarded by Bledsoe. Pass to Aldridge. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And here are the Clippers now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. To the wing right side. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now here's Mills. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Millsap pulls it in.
Check out the footwork from Millsap. Rolls off the pick smooth and gets to his spot.
Now here's Bledsoe. D right on him. Here he goes. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the ring, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Nets lead by 2.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Bledsoe dishes to Ibaka. Back to Bledsoe. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Brown. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Aldridge. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 4-point Nets lead.
And inside the paint, Aldridge can be so physical, not letting anything get in his way.
Pass to man. Kennard on the wing. Knocked away. The Clippers again turning it over.
Luke Kennard entered the league with a long history of success, both in the high school and collegiate levels. And this is a guy who I think still has a high ceiling.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Aldridge against Bledsoe. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Boy, great extension from Ibaka. His length always a factor.
Shot clock at 2. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
59 seconds left in the third. Kennard finds Ibaka. Back to Kennard. Kept alive. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Ibaka. Ibaka's got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Mills. Passes it to Bembry. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. And there's the drive. Here's Aldridge to the paint. The steal. And they're moving it up. Here's Mann, and he slams it one-handed.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Here's Bembry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Mills, that's a two-pointer. No good on the last second attempt there. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Paul Millsap out there with Brown. Then it's Mills. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Bembry in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
First team foul. Substitutions for your Nets.
It's George on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Clock at 6. Zubac kicks to George. To take the lead. Brooklyn with the rebound. Harden left side. Nets passing it around. Here's Griffin. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. The Clippers shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. George passes to Jackson. Dishes it to George. Back to Zubac. They double him with Irving. Zubac, that's good. Zubac has got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
A nice shot by Irving.
Kyrie Irving can be the catalyst, or he can be the finisher. Catch and shoot game is on point.
And George kicks to Leonard. Beyond the arc. And the 3 ball is good. And the Clippers lead by 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
No good from Irving.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
George with the bucket.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
George against Irving. Durant in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. KD's got 19 points.
Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
Here's Jackson. Leonard kicks to Jackson. George looking around. Zubac. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Paul George.
George has got his 4th assist in this one. Harden outside. To the middle. Here's KD. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA, and if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
Zubac finds Jackson. No good from outside. Nets trail by 3. Leonard with the steal. 4-on-3 break. Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Durant with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Moving against Zubac. Harris passes to Irving. The dish to Durant. And the Nets, another 3.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Down low. Irving dishes to Harris. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Outside for Jackson. There's the pass to Zubac. Leonard looking over the floor. Back to Zubac. Outside, George. Zubac trying to break loose. There is the triple.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Durant in the corner. From deep. It's hauled in by Zubac. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's George. He dishes it to Jackson. Back to George. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For great.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Terrific view of the nighttime. And let's go straight.
Brian, thank you.
He is deadly, Allie. Thank you. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Lopez in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Nets, Harris and Durant in as the forwards. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Griffin in at the center position. Here's Holiday. And we're watching two highly disciplined defenses. Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't in that category, where do they usually fall short?
Well, BA, I call it the 3 C's. Commitment, comprehension, and communication. All 3 are needed to defend at the highest level. Now, if you're missing one, it degrades the others.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple.
That's what we call the Brook Lopez back at you 3. He loves knocking that one down.
Irving, the pass to Durant. Back to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. And the Nets, another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Holiday from long range. Harris against Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Had the space there, but it's offline. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one.
And, you know, with Giannis on the floor, BA, he's able to completely blow a team out on his own. I mean, he can take over a game with big-time performances. We've seen it.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Middleton. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. You know, with Giannis, as you said, Clark, the numbers he can put up are eye-popping.
Yeah, he can hit you for 40 points and 20 rebounds on any given night, not to mention how well he's grown as a passer. I mean, his assist totals and block shots typically are otherworldly as well.
Brooklyn with the ball. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. Left side, Holiday. Here's Lopez. Brooklyn with the board. Harris outside. Outside Durant. And he drives in. And Durant with the big finish.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Pass to Middleton. Over Harris. Middleton, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Harris outside. A minute 50 left to play in the first. Back to Irving. There's the 3. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Holiday with the ball. Harden picks him up. Holiday against Harden. Outside, DiVincenzo. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, you know, that last 3 got DiVincenzo fired up now. He had to respond. He goes to the arc to shoot back with one of his own triples.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Durant. Rebounded by Lopez. The Bucks have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Here's Holiday. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, there is an understated, quiet physicality to Holiday's game. I mean, he's a guy that you don't want to mess with. He's strong and tough and persistent.
And Clark, you look at how Holiday has attacked on offense. He's gotten much more selective with his spots.
To me, B.A., he's just more comfortable offensively. He's always been aggressive, but he's got a confidence to him now that is allowing him to really put the pedal to the metal offensively. I think something just clicked for him when he was with the Pelicans. Boy, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim, watch out below.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Counted.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The Nets with the lead. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Irving. Griffin passes to Durant. 6 to shoot. From downtown, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
If Durant can find just a slice of an opening at the arc, he'll take it. His accuracy is just that good.
Holiday, and Holiday powers it home.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Durant with it. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Nets out in front, up by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. And one thing that makes the Greek Freak so dominant is he...
I'm a lot more comfortable. It's because...
Grant, I love that Giannis is not worried about the numbers.
I mean, B.A., he just wants to win. That's another thing that makes him great.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Durant and Griffin, the combo out front. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Fast break, Brooklyn. Harden, the pass to Durant. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
What can they do? I mean, that's the question. Durant finds a shot he likes, and the mechanics are efficient and tight. Practically a sure thing when he lets it fly.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Middleton's got 5 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And out of bounds, the Bucks will take it. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open. Drew will get it to you.
Harden, the pass to Griffin. Here's Harden. He's covered by Holiday.
Get there.
Harden against Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Knocked loose. Antetokounmpo with it. Durant covering. On the wing, Holiday. Out to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, B.A., you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Harden against Hill. To the inside. Here's Ogilvy. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Hill. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Ogilvy. For 3, Allen. Offensive rebound. Now Portis. Goes up again. Here's Ogilvy. Back to Portis. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Durant. And the shot goes down. Durant's got 14.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
You know, Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
Inside. Here's Nora, pounded by Harris. 5 on the clock. Hill for 3.
Nice attention to detail on defense. Harden showing he wants to improve on this end of the court.
Beyond the arc. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Harden. 6 points for him. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
Irving for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You know, a pretty easy solution to stopping this run would be to get back on defense. It's pretty simple.
Down low. Here's Allen. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Antetokounmpo. Good on the shot. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, in his relatively short career, Giannis has figured out just about every way to get the ball in the basket, even with the guy draped all over him.
To the paint. Outside for Harden. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And they recover it. Middleton, no good.
Milwaukee foul. Chris Middleton. His first foul. Team second. At the line, Joe Harris. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Harris.
You know, he was waived after his second year in the league, guys, but Joe Harris didn't let that stop him. He improved his skills, and he's carving out a nice career for himself.
And that concludes the first half. And that's out.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 5 rebounds. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter, and it's Holiday in at the 1.
And Millsap is accustomed to getting hit on the drive. I mean, terrific display of strength from the versatile forward.
Outside Holiday. This one for 3. No good there. And Brooklyn going the other way now. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Outside Mills. From behind the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks shooting at a 48% clip from the floor.
And, you know, when Giannis takes a shot, the defense wins if it's a shot outside of the paint. They want him taking jumpers.
Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
To the middle. Stolen by Mills. DiVincenzo with the steal. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. They get it again. Outside Holiday. Pass to Lopez. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. You know, Clark, with Giannis, it's impossible to keep him out of the paint.
Well, once he gets in there, it's too late. I mean, fortunately, he knows that's his strength, and he butters his bread in there. Still, sometimes he'll bail out a team with that jump shot.
Outside Mills. To the inside. Aldridge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Millsap with the drive. He shoots. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Allen with it. Now Aldridge defending. And here's Allen. Pass to Portis. Goes up at the stripe. And Mills pulls it down. Outside, Brown. Aldridge up top. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Hill with it. Allen, the pass to Portis. Here's Ogilvy. Back to Portis. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Here's Bembry. Millsap outside. Shot to end the cold streak. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Bucks trail. Hill with it. Now guarded by Brown. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul. In for the Bucks.
A minute 15 left in the third. On target from range. Middleton's got 8 points.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Until they foul intentionally. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And the other thing, defensively, a great job of closing out on shots, getting a hand up, and even sending some shots back.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Pass to Durant. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Bucks.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Lopez against Griffin. To the left wing. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. 4 on the clock. Middleton is doubled. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Harden against Holiday. Tipped away. Oh, stolen by Harden. And they're on the break. Tries to snap the cold streak. And the layup by Irving. 11 points in the game.
And they're still in front, but they desperately needed that hoop to sustain the advantage.
They might have the lead, but what they don't have is the momentum right now. So that was a big basket for them.
And all right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Harrison Durant in as the forwards. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Griffin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Nets 5. Allen can't get it to go. The Nets with the lead. 3-on-3. Outside Irving. Back to Harris. Out to the right wing. Takes a 3. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Harris.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Hill the pass to Portis. Uneasy too on the layup.
And Hill really swings the ball over nicely. A talented distributor who looks out for his guys.
Harden against Hill. The kick to Durant. Pass to Griffin. 5 on the clock. Here's Harden. And that one's good. And the Nets lead by 6.
Harden putting constant pressure on the defense, finishing down low.
The Bucks shooting about 47%. A nice number. Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock. Nora, that's good.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Well, Brooklyn's shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. And now we've got an intentional foul. A different look for Milwaukee. Now Harden. Pass to Durant. Back to Harden. The 3 is up. Just 5 on the clock. Durant's shot is off. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo, pass to Middleton. Count the basket. Now just a 2-point Brooklyn lead.
That was really a platinum-level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
Durant finds Harden. Pass to Griffin. To the middle. Tries a 10-footer. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
And Giannis throws it down.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of games.
Outside Durant. Right side Harden. Inside. The kick to Durant. Knocked away. It's stolen by Holiday. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Antetokounmpo with it. Harden picks him up. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Harden's got space. That one off the back iron and out.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Harden against Holiday. Lopez. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. It's stolen by Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo, and he gets the bucket.
Woo-hoo! Yes, DiVincenzo. What a gamer. Somebody who lives for these kind of big moments. Watch out.
And that one misses. Brooklyn trailing to win the run. And Harden with the slam.
How good is that Harden commanding the ball in these moments, loves stepping up at crucial times.
Holiday from long range. He can't get it to go. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Durant finds Griffin. Now here's Harris. Left side Irving. Pass to Durant. Now here's Griffin. Middleton covering. Outside for Irving. Just 2 to shoot. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it comes off the front of the rim. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Outside for Irving. Pass to Harris. Puts up a 3. No good. So we see the Bucks get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. Final preparations here. Surveying the landscape. And before.
Thanks, BA. Well,
Oh, that's a scary thought, Allie. Thanks for that. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Clippers, the 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters, and it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing, and competition for minutes makes a team better.
Here's Leonard, and the dunk by Leonard.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up. And it's Lopez with the jam.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
LA foul. Paul George. That's his first personal foul.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Jackson against Holiday. Out left to the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
And Leonard, here we go. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
DiVincenzo, pass to Lopez. Oh, George with a steal. And out of bounds, the Bucks will take it. The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate.
You have to feel a bit for Paul George. Had a rough go of things ever since he labeled himself Playoff P. He knows he'll have a spotlight on him because of that moniker.
Now Los Angeles with it. Trailing by 4. Leonard. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
George against DiVincenzo. Leonard finds some space. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And with George, he caught flack for that. But he used the noise as motivation, Smitty.
And it pushed him to some of his best basketball yet. Paul George always shows up in the playoffs, but he'll need to win a title to lose the doubters once and for all.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lopez. Easy jumper from very short distance. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Zubats. Holiday against Jackson to the paint. Lopez with the steal. Antetokounmpo inside. Unable to get that one. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Pass to Leonard. Trying to get back on track. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
I'll tell you what, when Kawhi knifes his way to the rim, it's next level.
Holiday against Jackson. Holiday passes to Middleton. Out to DiVincenzo. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's George. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Facing up from mid-range, George could have tried to drive, but takes what the defense gives him.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. They get it back. Antetokounmpo. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket on the night.
The reach of Giannis really helps out here, allowing him to beat out the defense and win a second chance shot.
Leonard for three. Buries it from three. Leonard's got 7.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
George against DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Pass to Lopez. And that does it for the first quarter. The Bucks on top, up by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. DiVincenzo's gotten his second bucket of the game. The Clippers trail. George draws the double. Pass to Leonard. The 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. He's got 10.
Love the focus Leonard has at the arc. He won't take shots he doesn't like.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Jackson against Holiday. From the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Holiday with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Oh, showing power and grace in the air. Giannis, one of the best stuffers in the game today.
George drives in. And George with the jam.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Outside, DiVincenzo. Lopez finds Holiday. Fade away. And that one's long. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. And the bucket is good.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Nora. Now Allen. Here's Portis. He's guarded by Zubac. Hill the pass to Portis. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Portis has gotten his first basket of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Jackson outside. All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level. A world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic. But internationally, it's a little bit special because you're playing for your country and you have that USA across your jersey.
Jackson against Hill.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Pass to Nora. Portis, right side. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Nora. Leonard defending. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Jackson outside. Back to George. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Middleton is checked in for the Bucks.
In for the Bucks, Chris Middleton.
A minute and a half left in the first half. Leonard for 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter. Hill the pass to Middleton. Fires the 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Leonard against Middleton. Here's the 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
More defense there. That's his bread and butter. You have to crowd him out on the perimeter.
46 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Allen. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Portis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Both free throws good from Portis. We've got 33 seconds left in the second. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Driving inside. Clock at 6. There's the triple. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Hill with it. Middleton from the outside. The shot no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Bucks ahead. They lead by 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter.
They did lead by as many as 7.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those. And
are you kidding me?
Amazing.
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
And Kawhi Leonard dipping his toe into free agency. Now, he opted out mostly to sign a longer contract with the Clippers. And in just 2 years, he has shown his value for this franchise. So they felt the same, and both are now linked for the next 4 years.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And the Bucks with the possession here. It's a 1-point game. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Pass to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Clock at 4. Second shot opportunity. And Middleton gets it to go on the assist from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one. Jackson, the pass to George. Pass to Zubats. Back to George. Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Oh, George with a steal. Good work defensively by Lopez.
only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Middleton passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Buck substitution.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammate. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
Hill, the pass to Portis. Back to Hill. Pass to Allen. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Here's George. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. For 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the 3rd quarter.
Jackson against Hill.
In the 3rd quarter. 2 minutes.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Man, how about George Hill? My goodness, shaking the defense loose.
1:43 left in the 3rd quarter. George outside. To the paint. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
We know about George's ability as a scorer, but he's also unselfish and a skilled playmaker.
Hill against Jackson. And stolen by Leonard. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. And some changes here for the Bucks. Now here's Middleton. Defense is right there. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Ibaka, the pass to Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Bledsoe. That 3's off the mark. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the 3rd quarter. Holiday finds Middleton. And we've got 28 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight. The Clippers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Kennard on the wing. DiVincenzo with the steal. And they're on the run. Here's Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
Nice play by Holiday. Terrific speed in the open court. Defending him, you have to change ends quickly.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Bucks ahead, up by 4. We've got more. We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And Milwaukee shooting 70% from the field. A performance that has been fun to watch. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. Grayson Allen is out there with George Hill. And it's Ogilvy in at the 4-man position.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
George finds Jackson. Back to George. Going inside. The rebound by Allen. Milwaukee in the lead. Portis outside. Pass to Ogilvy. His first shot attempt. Here's Allen. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 6.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Jackson with it. Picked up by Allen for three. George doesn't go for him. And Milwaukee the other way now.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Hill the pass to Portis. No one near him. Second chance effort. Misses the layup. Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. And the basket is good.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Hill drives in. Allen on the wing. Three-pointer, no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game. And he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
Up top, George. DiVincenzo covering. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Inside. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. And now a 6-point Milwaukee lead.
And the balance Giannis has. Outstanding job taking the contact and finishing despite it.
Jackson outside. To the middle. And stolen by Middleton. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded now by George. Here's Lopez. And he converts the layup. And the Bucks lead by 8. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing they've been able to do since the very beginning of this game is score points off turnovers, and lots of them.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. George against DiVincenzo. George, no good. The Bucks have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. DiVincenzo pass to Antetokounmpo. That one goes in.
Just consistent and pretty much automatic. Antetokounmpo may be the league's most efficient scorer inside 10 feet.
Up top, George. Shot to stop the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Brook Lopez. So the first one drops, and that brings him within single digits.
The consummate team player, Paul George, is an excellent leader, and he's cool to let others lead also.
The Bucks have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Leonard, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. The drive by DiVincenzo. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Bucks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. And the Clippers with the ball, trailing by 8. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Leonard for 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Outside Holiday. Fires for three. That shot is off. And so it's Milwaukee with the W. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. We're just...
Well, BA, the Clippers...
Thanks, Allie. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Durant and Griffin, the combo out front. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, the 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the one spot. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
So it's Brooklyn now. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. Now the Clippers with it. Leonard right side. Shoots. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Kawhi confident in that shot there. Just gets the ball. He really didn't waste any time.
Outside Harden. Durant for three. Hits the three-pointer.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
George outside. Pass to Jackson. George against Irving. Inside. Leonard outside. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown. Leonard's got 5.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one. You feel like when Kawhi Leonard is on your team, you've got a pretty good chance of winning an NBA championship.
Griffin's shot is off.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Pounded by Harris. Leonard for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep. You know, you look at the career of Leonard. He's always been a factor for a title run, Brent.
Well, of course, that was the case in San Antonio when he stepped in to become a leader at such an early age. And then his game, it's just perfectly built for the playoffs. He can get anywhere on the floor. He squares up in the mid-range. And, of course, on defense, man, he's tough to deal with.
Drops in the 3.
Well, there's a nice answer from an operator in Kevin Durant. You hit a 3, you know he's coming back at you.
Pass to Jackson. Irving against George. Now Zubac. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Can't cash it in from close range.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And that's just precision personified from Harden beyond the arc. I mean, he looks so comfortable shooting from out there.
Now here's George. Pass to Jackson. George outside. To the inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, he's got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
Here's Harden. Irving finds Griffin. Pass to Harden. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, Griffin is going to come to the game with a certain attitude, and nights like this where he's going after domination, he can be dangerous.
Now here's Leonard. Give him 8 points now. He takes it in. Zubac's high post. 6 to shoot. Back to Leonard. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. George for 3.
Come on.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Brooklyn has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Harden against Jackson. Harden, the pass to Irving. 4-3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
An overlooked part of his game. Irving's about a career 40% shooter from deep.
Guarded by Durant. Back to George. To the paint. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Griffin finds Irving. Now here's Harden. For 3, Durant. The rebound by Jackson.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Just a lightning bolt there in transition. No one can match up with Kawhi, especially at his position. That time they pay the price.
Outside Durant. Launches a 3. The shot off that time. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Clippers. He put together 10 points. Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. And it's Zubac in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. It's good on the putback.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
George with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
It's George on the wing, guarded by Durant.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Brooklyn has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Durant, pass to Harden. Back to Durant. Drops in the layup for 2. Durant's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Though he does have a scorer's mindset, Harden's vision and experience playing alongside some of the best talent in the league have made him an awesome playmaker.
Pass to Leonard. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Nets. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Jackson can't get it to go.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Durant, the pass to Griffin. Here's Irving from deep. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. So it's the Clippers now.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
George with it. Irving picks him up. Back to George. Over Irving. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. George has got his first 2 points of the night.
This is what you expect. Paul George can get it going from the perimeter like that.
You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Irving against George. Pass to Leonard. From deep. Here's Zubac. The three. Out to Leonard. Now George. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Nets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
And here's Durant. Give him 8 points now. Into the lane. And it's Durant with the finish.
There's some explosiveness inside Kevin Durant. He shows it off there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Brooklyn basketball.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jackson against Harris. Back to Harden. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to George. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Brooklyn's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Irving against George. Irving, the pass to Harden. Outside Durant. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Clippers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Down low. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've definitely had a hot hand from 3-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Irving against George. Clock at 6. And Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got 6.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Durant against George. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Brooklyn basketball.
The Nets with a lead.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And so often you see Harden flip the ball up there off the bounce, so it's cool to see him elevate and hammer it through.
Leonard outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime program. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points and
we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Nash's 5. James Harden out there with DeAndre Bembry. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Millsap in at the 4-man spot. And he gets it to go. Well, we've seen the rise in advanced metrics in the NBA, Brent. New numbers like effective field goal percentage. What do you think of them?
Well, I like them because, BA, they give you a better evaluation of the player and maybe the shot selection and how it is you can find more efficiency in the way that some guys approach what they do offensively. Well, hard work pays off, and there might not be a better example if you look that up in the dictionary. There could very well be a picture of Paul Millsap. He's made himself into a star in the NBA.
To the paint. Here's Ibaka. He's off on that one. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. Aldridge finds Millsap. Rejected by Bledsoe. Outside Harden. To the right side. Takes a 3. The shot that time not on target. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Batum. Uses the glass on the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Back to Harden. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks it down from distance. Harden's got 10 points.
Just strong awareness from Harden on the catch and shoot. He knew exactly how much time he had.
Pass to Ibaka. Now Bledsoe. Defended by Harden. And it's Bledsoe. That time on the assist by Ibaka.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And you look at Serge Ibaka's defense. I mean, still solid overall. Not the rim protector, though, that he once was.
Millsap with it. And it's Bledsoe picking him up. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Kennard outside. Back to man. Here's Batum. He's guarded by Millsap. And stolen by Aldridge. Brown passes to Millsap. Up top, Harden. 10 points for him.
Oh, an athletic move by James Harden. Beating the D and then rubbing it in their face with the slam.
Bledsoe against Harden. Here's Kennard. No good on the triple. And you know, Grant, with Ibaka on defense, for a while he was one of the best shot blockers in the league.
I mean, he still changes shots, just doesn't block them. He's also more disciplined on leaving his feet. I mean, he can still turn a few shots away every so often.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Bledsoe against Harden. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Mills, he's checked in for James Harden. Here's Kennard. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
Bledsoe outside. Kennard on the wing. Here's the 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kennard. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to Bembry. Back to Mills. A minute 6 left in the third quarter. Stolen by Bledsoe. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Kennard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The steady hand of the lefty Luke Kennard there. He's able to do it with the foul. Luke Kennard, just a dangerous shooter out there on the floor, and he can also make some plays, but it's that over 40% from deep that keeps him dangerous. Outside Mills.
Here's Bembry, defended by Kennard. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Aldridge has got his first points of the night.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Mann, defended by Brown. Back to Ibaka. And stolen by Aldridge. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Now here's Mills, defended by Kennard. Good. Aldridge has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with an impressive 16-point lead heading. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Nicholas Batum out there with Serge Ibaka. Then there's Eric Bledsoe. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Kennard in at shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Kennard making a good read that time, and he's an underrated playmaker.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Clippers.
Outside Durant. Back to Harden. Lets it go from 14. Griffin right side. Zubac with the steal. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Paul George getting aggressive, showing us some power that time as he's able to get to the rim.
Outside Durant. Out to Harris. Pass to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Back to Harris. And here's Griffin. Let's go with a 3. Harris misses. And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. It's George on the wing. Oh,
yes, sir.
Wow. And he throws it down with one hand.
Well, Paul George demonstrating how elite he can be. It's a little tricky that time. I love it.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Here he goes. And Durant with the big finish.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. George against Irving. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Zubac has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Beautiful effort on that tip in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
George passes to Zubac. Kicks it to George. Griffin against Leonard. Back to George. Ooh, Durant with a steal. On the break. Here's Irving. Durant, the pass to Irving. The kick to Durant. And there's the drive. That one's good. 7 for 10 now. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
And there's the foul. It's on even to Zubac. That's foul number 2 for him. And Brooklyn shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. We we've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter here. Irving up top, shoots over George. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Kyrie making that look effortless. That shot is so well within his comfort zone.
There's the triple. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Over to the left wing. Irving against Jackson. Inside. Here's Griffin. Yep, that one's good.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nets.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Harden, the pass to Harris. And a miss there on the triple. The Clippers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Irving against George. To the inside. Kicks it out to Jackson. And stolen by Irving. It's stolen by Leonard. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Now here's Harden. Pass to Irving. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple. And the Nets lead by 17.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Griffin with it. Back to Harden. So we see the Nets taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Brooklyn Nets. At center, Blake at center. Introducing the man in the middle, 7 feet tall, number 11.
Coming to you live on And Nothing Tips.
Kevin, thank you.
Clearly. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Griffin in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Milwaukee, the big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Here's Durant. A lot of experience on the floor tonight, Greg. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Right side, Durant. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Durant attacking, and KD throws it down.
Well, Kevin Durant not about to settle for any low percentage shot. My goodness, with authority.
Here's Middleton. Back to Holiday. Passes it to Middleton. A 3-ball. Brooklyn with the rebound.
In a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately, his rebounding.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
Now Griffin. James Harden missing on the 3. Griffin down low. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
Now here is Holiday. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Holiday.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Griffin inside. Lopez covering. Griffin passes to Harden. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Irving can't get it to go. Bucks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Kicks it down to Middleton from downtown. Doesn't go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. And Harden wide open. He shoots. His 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Harden against Middleton. So the wing on the left. Launches a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Harden dishes to Irving. Back to Harden. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Chris Middleton.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And finished off by KD.
That's about positioning and length, and Kevin Durant gets up and is ready for the throwdown.
Holiday against Harden. Pass to Giannis. And here is DiVincenzo. Holiday, and he banks in the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Harden kicks to Irving. Outside Griffin. Back to Irving. Harris outside. Irving looking for an opening. Fires from the corner. And Middleton with the block.
What defensive focus from Middleton. Able to anticipate the shot and get a hand on it. Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Irving passes to Griffin. Lets it go from deep, and that's good. Kyrie Irving for three.
Kyrie Irving can be the catalyst, or he can be the finisher. Catch and shoot game is on point. Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Nets. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So for Brooklyn now, the post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Irving is out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. Now here is Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Right side, Griffin. Durant down low. And to the Kumbos there. 3-pointer. KD can't get it to go. And so it's Milwaukee now. Now here's Middleton. He's got 5. And there's the pass to Holiday. Back to Middleton. He dishes it to Lopez. Passes it to Middleton. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Middleton's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. In the corner, it's Griffin. The 3-pointer, no good. Buck shooting well, 50% from the floor. Holiday with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. They now take the lead. Lopez has got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee.
Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living, Kevin.
On the wing, Harris. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Harden. Outside for Griffin. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Nice D from Durant.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
To the middle, it's Sullivan to Kumbo. The shot by Middleton, wide open, and they recover it. No good on the three. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a first-team all-defensive player.
Middleton on the wing. It's good from long range. Middleton's got 8 points. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is. And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Aldridge is checked in. Now here is Hill. Pass to Nora. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Brooklyn trailing to the paint. Here's Irving. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. He's got 5.
Just another way Aldridge beats you as a facilitator. Very comfortable making decisions.
Portis kicks to Allen. That 3 off the mark. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Irving passes to Harris. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now Hill. Outside Portis. Elbow shot. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nets lead by 3. And a chance now to send.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They led by 2 after the first. They gained a... That's all for now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring columns through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Lopez against Millsap. Lopez with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
It wasn't too long ago, Doris, that people referred to the NBA as a point guard league. Think that's still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than given credit for. So no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over. Nice touch on the jumper from Brook Lopez. This guy is so skilled shooting from the mid-range. Love it.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. James Harden, he's checked in for Bembry.
Team foul. Now in the lineup for the Nets.
Millsap finds Harden. Back to Millsap. The kick out to Irving. Shot clock at 5. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his third assist on the night. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 43% for the game. And here is DiVincenzo. No points in the game yet for him. Middleton the pass to Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton against Brown. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. Mills, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harden, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Hill with it. Picked up by Brown. For the 3. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 before now.
It's stolen by Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Brown with it, just 5 on the clock. And Harden now, top of the key. No good off the front iron. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Portis. Allen trying to break free. Portis can't get it to go. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the Nets. And a fortunate turn of events for Brown last year. Dorsey was traded from one of the worst teams to one of the best.
And what I respect is how scrappy, how hard playing, how defensive minded a guard this guy is. But he's also willing to fit perfectly around stars. He finds a way to do all the dirty work and make himself a factor.
Here's Allen. The pass to Ojal. Back to Allen. Launches it. Craps in the tray. Allen's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Harden outside. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Harden. He kicks it to Millsap. Pass to Harden. From deep. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Griffin's checked in for Aldridge. Durant comes in for Paul Millsap. Harris is checked in for Bruce Brown. And DeAndre Bembry subbed in for Patty Mills. Offensive rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Harden. Goes up from the top of the key. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Holiday attacking. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Milwaukee on top, ending the 3rd quarter with a... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Griffin in at the 5. Irving dishes to Harden. And a miss there on the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Fires for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Nets trail by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And there's the feed for KD. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo kicks to Antetokounmpo. Here's Holiday. Griffin with the steal. Here's Irving. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Irving's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Brooklyn. Holiday against Harden. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's DiVincenzo. The pass to Holiday. And they call an illegal screen here.
I don't know if he's just forcing things, but after one miscue in the first half, he's been a mistake waiting to happen since.
Nets trail by 7. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Harden up top. He's guarded by Hill. For 3, Durant. That shot missing. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And it's Hill penetrating. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks.
Coming onto the floor for your Bucks.
Portis in the post. Defended by Griffin. Fade away. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Portis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks. Harden with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Right side Griffin. Back to KD. Driving to the basket. And KD throws it down.
Boy, Kevin Durant puts it on the deck, able to navigate and get to the cup.
Outside Portis. Lets it go with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Bucks lead by 10.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Irving passes to KD. Griffin trying to get open. Top of the key jumper, no good. Inside, here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
That's it, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Griffin. Hill with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Hangs in the air, and the layup is good.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
KD finds Harris. Passes it to Harden. 4 on the clock. Elbow shot is on the way. Harris misses. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Nora. And the 3 off target. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. A 12-point game. Griffin kicks to KD. Pass to Harden. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Bucks. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Now Allen. From deep 3-point range. Hill, no good. Timeout called, the Nets. They trail by 12. 1 second left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk over and to improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Brook Lopez.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does... All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports...